Where have you been? Spending time in the new Stone Age, crafting tools and fighting cave bears. Orbiting our Earth at the very limit of the exosphere, taking in all our colors. Roiling with a strong, clean river, smelling the big migrating salmon flashing all around me. Getting covered with red desert sandstone dust in its finely ground Anasazi grace. Peeping out with tiny montane tundra flowers after 8 months beneath deep snow. Speeding with the sun's reflection across the cup of a huge, cleanly breaking swell. Pausing beneath the midnight sun to watch the rivers running to the north. Taking in the winter light from a panoramic southern exposure, far from any road. Pushing across the bluest mountains sky with the puffy clouds on that perfect day in May. Hunting with the dolphins, cooperating with the bluefins, feeding on the life force. Losing my preconceptions as I drop their illusions and tear up my prescriptions. Circulating with the oceanic currents from surface to bottom and all around the globe. Slaloming the methane powder mountains all alone on the active moons of Saturn. Savoring fresh Indian Ocean sushi with the great whites off the coast of South Africa. Crossing the Bering Strait with mammoths, admiring the vast herds of Ice Age megafauna. Fattening with the giant brown bears as my coat grows so thick and glossy. Watching the first spring sunrise with the emperors on Antarctica's frozen coast. Dining on tons of krill strained through my baleen right alongside the great blue whales, gleaming in the dancing rainbows off the shimmering green cliffs of the Hawaiian shoreline. Sighing with the ponderosa pines as we hear another gust of autumn wind approaching. Dancing with the Incas in their ancient worship of the holy snow-capped Andes. Floating off towards untouchable blue Tibetan peaks with chanting Buddhist monks. Surfing with the seals in the rich-smelling foamy waves there in far-off NorCal paradise. Pollinating lovely infrared flower patterns with the other bees on my honey-making job. Waiting on the tide for dinner as the rain tinkles above us on the inside passage. Riding on the chords of good music to a place so far above where I try to live. Watching the sled dogs pull our family away from my final place alone upon an ice floe. Raking that impeccable garden for an eternal moment in a quiet Zen sanctuary. Searching blue canyonland shadows with the eyes of a Navajo medicine man. Painting spirit creatures on the walls of our ceremonial cave in ancient Spain. Meditating with the Buddha beneath the great tree of life, pondering the river's gentle whispers, gazing up from sunlit coral gardens to the warm waters of Mother Ocean, searching for a more reassuring sign of the totem that guides me all the days of my life, crying out with the hawks far above by the cliffs where the sunset still radiates, howling with the wolf pack at 30 below beneath the aurora borealis, feeling our own mortality. Seeking that ancient understanding pulsing so closely beneath the thin skin of things.